Hey, Beric.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I just I'm not sure how much I mentioned it initially, but I think kind of how you and I took that kind of presentation in terms of like how it was meant to be. I think we're two very different things. I
Yeah,
think
I went up a bat for you when because she was like, I don't know what she was saying. She was saying, I don't know. She was pretty. Yeah, that conversation. Did I tell you how the conversation went on the phone?
no, I don't believe so.
So, yeah, I spoke to her afterwards to like reassure her, like, listen, I'm not telling you guys to like fuck off with your idea, but, um, you know, listen, I'm down for it, but like, let's get it on paper. You know what I mean? And she said, I'm trying to recall. Sorry, I was just looking at sliders for like 30 minutes. Um, she said it was meant to be like a think tank sort of thing, and I was like,
Yeah,
well, we should have started with that because it definitely sounded like, you know, uh, fucking anime guy was like, yo, these are the things that are happening, like, and I was like, listen, like, we got so many fucking problems in the city, like, you're coming in here talking about, um like the fast car department, which you can call it highway, but it's literally fast car department with a and you know, by putting it on paper, like it allows all of us put it on paper, review it with Beric, so that like it's kosher from a PD perspective, and then you know send it to us. We can review it, and then we can talk about the details. She was very adamant on like, well, yeah, we could talk about it, and then they throw it away. I'm like, it's not going to take more than 15, 20 minutes for a single person to, write the stuff down. That saves all of us more time.
yeah, yeah.
I think I diffused that.
I think it also kind of the way that can be perceived is objectively saying like you're like beneath us or something like that. So I think that's my only kind of 2 cents. The more I've thought about it, um,
What do
so,
you mean?
so like so kind of like the way that I know you probably don't mean it this way, in terms of like saying like put it on paper and don't really bring it to me, but or I guess like how the meeting was dismissed. I don't think that was very productive. I suppose because I think it
Beric,
probably came
you had
off
a
as
sergeant who started arguing in front of the mayor.
that's fair. I don't know. I think I just kind of saw all the people in the room and I was like, okay, we're all like adults and we can kind of have conflict about this and then come to a resolution at some point, I suppose. But
Look, I'm not interested in entertaining a fucking kindergarten. I mean,
oh yeah, I get that.
um, like, uh, uh,
Yeah, I'm just
you're gonna have to
listen.
explain this to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to
Speak from
try.
your chest, Beric.
I'm just trying to work with people. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to kind of find a happy median and ground, and I'm trying to make things as much of a positive work environment for all parties as possible. But that's pretty much literally it. And
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Still got to do
Okay.
whatever's best for.
So wait, let me run it back because I'm like very confused with what you're saying.
Okay.
Did you tell me that these guys weren't communicating with you? It's pretty normal. They didn't bring this to your desk. The guys yelling at you. So like, what's with the what's with the 180? I'm confused.
I mean, some of them, yeah, some of them definitely are. Like, I think it's very traditional for like members of the BCSO to do so without really bringing it to us, and they kind of
So we need to
circumvent and
stop
go
that.
around. Yeah, which I think having Andy in the mix stops that personally, because I know.
Did you speak to them afterwards?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And what did they say?
Well, I spoke to Andy specifically, not the Bones or anything. Like he went to bed and stuff, but
Okay.
I think it was mostly along the lines of what you said. Like, I think there's generally pretty big like miscommunication or misunderstanding, or not what you said, but what I started this conversation with anyway. But
Did they feel like it was dismissive?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Did they say it, or are you imagining this? What did they say?
Wasn't those? I'm trying to remember the like specific words, but I was like, in the moment, I was like, I can understand how it can be perceived that way. But
did they say that, and then you responded with that, or like?
No, they didn't say that specifically. I'm trying to remember the exact words. I don't know. I'm cooked at this point, so
No, it's good. I'm look,
I don't really know what I'm really trying to say here, but I think
it sounds to me like you got gaslit. That's what it sounds to me. Maybe I'm wrong, because from where I was sitting, you got pretty fucking disrespected. So I don't know why they would feel that way.
I think I mean the reason is like I definitely, you know, what I said in the room was how I was feeling at the time, but I think, you know, it was as I was saying kind of toward the end of it, they can do whatever they want really without us, right? But yet they still are trying to kind of communicate and find that kind of common ground.
Beric, tell me, let me, tell me what I'm missing here. All right. 2 hours into the mayorship,
Okay.
they came in and they wanted fast cars without discussing it with you. They didn't want to entertain writing it on paper, letting you review it, and then bring it back. And then a sergeant in a different department got into a verbal argument with you in front of the entire room.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
At what point do you tell them to suck a dick and act like fucking adults?
I mean,
you're the chief of fucking police, Beric.
I'm very aware.
And at the very minimum, they should, like, in the back of their mind, say, we want to do this thing together. And the first thought should be, let's make sure that Beric is circled into the conversation before ambushing you in front of me with the proposal. Now, I know this may sound like a foreign concept, all right?
Sure.
But this is how normal adults function.
Here, yeah, but what I'm essentially saying is that's exactly what they were doing.
And outside of Los Santos. Yeah.
Like, as she said to you, like, about the think tank thing, that was what they wanted that to be.
They should have started with that. But, I mean, what I'm trying to convey here is, you know, I don't think you should be feeling bad for it.
I don't feel bad. I'm just trying to, I don't know, prevent any unnecessary just damages between everybody this early on. Even though it's gonna happen.
I don't think like, there was. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
I think initially, right? Mm-hmm. Look, listen. We don't need them versus us, but I think we need some processes in place, and it's gonna take some getting used to. You know?
Yeah, we just gotta work. We gotta work through it, see what works best for everybody, and then we'll be fine. But
I agree.
It's yeah, I don't know.
You just kind of like, from my POV, you just sound a little like you just got beat up or something.
No, I'm just.
So I'm worried.
I'm just tired as fuck, and I can't articulate my thought properly. So it's
understandable.
Probably just attacking it from like 4 different directions, but you know, I think it'll be fine. It'll work out one way or another. But
okay,
just trying to
listen. Sleep on it. Sleep on it. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. All good. All right.
All right. You take
care.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, that was we really bassed that whole conversation up. Yeah, I mean, Nino is definitely going to think that, I don't know. Oh, that was such a bad look. That was not a good look. That was not a good look.